remember my grandfather's library. It overflowed with books, lined with Gibran, Tamil poetry by Bardiyar, Gibbon, Hegel, Ibsen, Carr, and Kojev. Each book was inscribed with the city, date, circumstances surrounding its acquisition. Some locations in India, others in Germany, Nigeria, and Russia. I had a Proustian fascination for old family stories, and I would constantly romanticize the marginalia in these books. I could not wait to grow up, travel, cross those imaginary frontiers, and get to these places with distant horizons. To create my very own library of books, memories, ideas, and photographs, with my very own inscriptions and marginalia. We all have inheritances. Mine was to argue with this world. Work, education, curiosity would take me to 5 continents, cities of conflict, sites of genocide and human atrocities. Through these travels, I would come to realize that the world changes every 100 feet. And even as this world changes, human nature remains constant and universal. I first traveled through Afghanistan's border with Pakistan as a graduate student researching insurgency. I was looking at the wider ramifications of human agency and the nature of historical forces. What we remember and what we forget. What we constantly reimagine, and how we tell stories for the sake of legacy. I became obsessed with my own country's birth and the geographical fractures it created. In August 1947, British colonial rule in India came to an end. The event altered the course of history, modified the map of South Asia, butchering Bengal, Kashmir, and Punjab, creating an epistemic fracture in human memory and identity. Out of this clarifying violence and human tragedy, new Indian nation-state was born. The new border created a volatile region that has experienced wars, border conflicts, rebellion, acts of protest, and forms of everyday resistance. Here the world is not flat. It is policed, patrolled, fenced, and landmined. It is to these unarticulated borders I seek to return. To the farthest outposts of India, to ungoverned spaces, to regions forgotten and governed by competing histories. This is a story about relationships between the people who inhabit the border and their rulers, about who belongs and where, of defiance and accommodation, about systematic nature of discontent and alienation. India is being forcefully remade, with such expedients that by the time I lay down these stories, their actual place would have vanished and be visible only on paper.